welcome to Brotherhood and Banter. I'm Joey with OnP Media. I do online digital marketing.
And I'm Kenneth Hall of eXp Realty.
And I'm Jake Vasquez with Dallas ODS Books.
And today, this episode is brought to you by Racetrack. He's a sultan.
Yes.
Tell us what a sultan is.
So a sultan is, what happens is I get gas. I spend a lot of money on gas driving around, and they give me rewards. So I get free hot dogs and free drinks sometimes if my points are up.
Boom. Sultan right there.
I get gas too, but not that type of gas.
We just had pozole.
Oh yeah, pozole, that was good.
So we're all going to get gas. We're not going to be sultans.
If you are a representative with Racetrack, please reach out to us.
Okay, so today I wanted to tell you guys about. We're gonna go to our Christmas traditions, but I want to share with you guys this funny story. Okay, it wasn't funny to me, but when my wife heard it, it was really funny. She said it was crazy. So this was a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago. But this Samoan guy, he came to our house and we're hanging out, and he barely speaks English. And it was one evening, and actually it was a little after, it was almost 10 o'clock at night. And we were hungry. We were doing some work, and then after that, he goes, "Man, let's go eat." He goes, "Let's go buy a whole chicken." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So I already tell you this. So we went to, my wife said, "Okay, go." She usually buys the whole chickens from Albertsons. It's the one so we went to Albertsons and we got there and they were all gone. And I asked the girls, like, we're looking for a chicken. She goes, "Oh yeah, we're gone. We close it down. We close at 10:30 or something." So we're like, "Man, okay." So I looked at my friend and I go, "Well, what do we do?" He goes, "Well, let's go to like KFC." We're like, "Oh, okay, that's a good idea." So we go to KFC. We walk inside and I said, "Hey, do you guys have whole chicken?" And the girl was like, "What?" And I said, we want to buy a chicken." She goes, "Okay, yeah, you've come to the right place." I said, "Well, you have a whole chicken?" And she said, "Well, I mean, if you get 2 wings, 2 thighs." And I said, "No, we want a whole chicken." And she goes, "Well, I mean, that is a whole chicken. You get 2 wings, 2 thighs, and 2 drumsticks. That's the whole chicken." And I said, and I look at my friend, and he's like, I translated it to him. He goes, "No, we want a whole chicken." I look back at her. I said, "We want a whole chicken." And she goes, "Well, is it and I didn't know. So she said this word, but I didn't realize. She said, "Is it rotisserie style?" And I'm like, "No, we just want a whole chicken." And she goes, "Well, you're looking for a rotisserie." I'm like, "No, a whole chicken." She goes, "Well," and she was trying to tell me. I'm like, and I look at my friend here. He goes, "They don't have whole chickens here." I go, "Yeah, they don't have." So we got mad. So we walked out, and we walk out, and there's a Golden Chick right across. So he goes, "Oh, let's go." So we went over there. We went to Golden Chick. We walk in, and "Hey, we want to buy a whole chicken." And the girl's like, "Okay, we don't have whole chickens. Like, is this not a chicken place?" She goes, "It's a chicken place, but we have chicken parts." I'm like, "What do you have?" She goes, "Wings, thighs, drumsticks." I'm like, "But we want a whole chicken." She goes, "Well, we don't have whole chickens." I mean, well, what kind of chicken place is this? And she goes, "We don't have whole chickens. We have, the thighs." And I'm like, so I look at my friend. He goes, "No." So we're getting really mad, right? So we're walking out, but we were really hungry. By this time, it's almost 10:30. So I said, "You know what? Let's just go to McDonald's." So we went to McDonald's, and we went and bought our Big Macs, and we went home. And my wife goes, "I thought you guys went to get chicken." I'm like, "Yeah, they don't sell." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Well, we went to 2 chicken places, and they don't have it." And she goes, "What did you do?" I said, "I asked them for a whole chicken." And she said, "They have wings and thighs." And she goes, yeah, that's the chicken. And I go, no, we were looking for a whole chicken. And she goes, hon, think about it. 2 wings, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks. And I'm like, oh. And I looked at my buddy, he goes, whoa. And my wife goes, did you not go to Albertsons? I sent you guys to go get the rotisserie. I go,
oh, that's what she
what's
said.
a rotisserie? And she goes, it's the rotisserie. That's the whole chicken that they said. I go, well, they were all out. And she goes, so where did you go? And I said, we went to KFC. She goes, they don't sell whole rotisserie. I go, that's what the girl said. The girl said, are you looking for a rotisserie style? I'm like, no, we're looking for a whole chicken. You have to remember, though, I don't really order. I don't know how to go order food. My wife orders pizza. She orders, every time we go somewhere, she tells, my wife says, you'll like that and that and that. I'm like, okay. And the waiter comes and goes, I like that, that, and that.
That's hilarious, man. The East First Toast, yeah. That was good.
And then I realized the word rotisserie was the whole chicken, and you rotate it. And I'm like, wow.
So who was the guy you were with?
His name was Craig.
He's from. He wasn't from here.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, he's from Samoa. It was so funny. He was learning how to read and write in English, and he and I were working together. I helped him a few times. He loved it. He goes, man, your English is so good. I go, thanks. He goes, where did you learn to speak English? I go, in high school. He goes, yeah, I didn't really go to school. But that was common in Samoa back then. School was not a primary thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember going back to our Christmas traditions.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, a tradition is, which I think most people do this, is, or a lot of people do it, is they draw names maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You draw names for like family names, and then you get a gift for that person.
Yeah.
So we do that. We draw names on Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, we all get together, and that's when we do the names, draw. Mm-hmm. And then come New Year, Christmas Eve, is when we have the host our Christmas party. So one year, I drew my mom one year, and I'm sitting there, packaging her thing, but at the same time, I was eating, and I had bought me Taco Bueno burritos, the party burritos. So I'm sitting there eating burritos and doing my mom's thing. So anyways, I finished wrapping her gift, and I was like, did I eat that burrito? That was pretty fast. I was like, man, I'm still hungry though. I was like, okay, I guess I ate it. I didn't know where that burrito was. I don't know how, like, several days later, right, is the party. So the party comes, and my mom, and we go youngest to oldest. So she's almost at the end, right? And so it's her turn. And I give her my gift that I got her, and she's opening it, and she lets it on her lap, and she looks down.
No.
And her eyes get real big. She's like, it's my burrito. My burrito was in her box. And I swear I have no clue how that got in there. And I was just like,
my burrito.
So there it was. It was actually just a part of the burrito with one big bite out of it. And that was her gift. Along with
was there nothing else?
So, well, no, there was another thing in this. I was just like, I don't remember. So that was a big laugh. And then every subsequent Christmas afterwards, right? Someone got a burrito in their present. So it was funny. And then last year at our party, Heather, my wife, she has a friend, and she makes like earrings or whatever it is. So we actually make some ornaments, a burrito with a bite taken out of it.
Oh,
and we play this game, and the game, everyone, it was like a, what's it called that, where you get to steal a gift from somebody?
Oh, white
elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And some are bigger, some are small, and so they were all fighting over it. It was just my siblings and my mom and dad, right? That was it. That was all that could play this particular game. What they didn't know was the gift inside each one was a burrito, right? So they were just fighting over everything, whatever. But then we all opened it up. It was that one burrito ornament. So yeah, that was a funny story for us as a family.
That is cool.
So I've got an interesting story that happened. My cousin Kathy, so and my aunt Mickey. So she is a very awesome aunt, right? Now as I'm a parent, I'm like, I gotta watch, my siblings because I'm like, I don't want them to do what she did. But as a nephew, it was awesome. So I wanted this pit bull, right? My friend was having pit bull puppies, and my dad was like, "You're not getting a pit bull. You're not getting a dog over here at our house." And my mom said the same thing. So I said, "Hey, Aunt Mickey, this is around Christmas time. So I'll preface this by saying, if you have kids that are listening to this and they believe in Santa, go ahead and turn it off."
Yeah.
So I came up with this idea, and I said, "Hey, Aunt Mickey, they're not going to let me have this dog. Can I keep the dog over at your place for a little while?" And she's like, "Sure, but how are you going to get it back to your house?" I said, "Well, this is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to tell them, that I want Santa to bring it to me. Obviously, I knew about Santa, but my little brothers didn't know about it. So I was going to say to front of my little brothers that I wanted Santa to bring me this dog, this pit bull, and then I would tell my parents, look, if I don't get the dog there, I'm going to tell them that, they're obviously going to know that Santa's not real because Santa's not going to bring me the dog. So it's going to work out great. They're going to give the dog." So that was the plan. And it wasn't a good plan. But what happened is it backfired. So my cousin Kathy, my aunt had the idea to come over and get, and she said, "Okay, we'll go get it on this day." So we set it up for us to go get the dog, and I don't know, she said I was going to go over to their house or something. So Kathy, my cousin, my aunt sends my cousin in, and she opens the door and she's like, "Where's Kenneth? We're going to get his dog."
Oh my
I was
God.
like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" And so my dad, oh my goodness, my dad heard that. He rushed back in the room, and my mom, oh, they let me have it. And anyway, so Santa was preserved in our household for another few years, and I never got the dog.
Oh, wow.
And my mom was really mad at my aunt for a little while. So anyways, that's a funny story. That's not a tradition, but just a funny story that happened around Christmas time.
I love Mickey, man. So me and Kathy, I was always at the house, if you remember.
Yeah.
And after church, we made pizzas, homemade pizzas. We're always cooking stuff at their house, and because of the stuff I learned in home ec, and home ec class.
Tell us about home ec after.
Mickey Upchurch. You've interviewed her for some recommend. Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Rowlett second now.
Yeah, Rowlett second.
Mm-hmm.
Great family.
Yeah, she answers my calls now. Yeah, she's like the aunt that everybody wants. She really was a great aunt. She still is. Yeah, she's good. But anyway, so you made pizzas and all those things over there?
Yeah, they were an awesome family. And I don't know if I should tell this one, because if Kelly watches this, oh man, one day she
Let's hear it.
She was upset. I can't remember. We gotta talk to her about the exact details. But Kelly, you know Kelly?
This is Mickey's daughter, Jason Elliott's wife.
Oh.
Kelly Elliott, yeah.
Oh, and Rowlett second as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she started chasing me around with a knife.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old was she?
We were young. I was in high school. And
She's like 5 years younger than I am, so 6 years younger than you.
Yeah.
So how old do you think she was?
Maybe I was, I don't know, 16, 17 years old, so she was young. 10, 11 years old, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she scared me, man. She chased me with a knife.
Kelly, if you're listening, comment below what happened.
We want to know the true story.
I survived.
You're still here.